welcome to another video. My name is Rachel. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing like a crystal haul video. I'm just showing you all of my new crystals that I've gotten since the last time I showed you all the crystals I have gotten. Sometime last year, I decided that I was gonna try to stop buying so many crystals, and I said that a lot, I think, in some of my videos. Like, I'm trying not to buy more crystals, I'm trying not to buy more crystals. And there are many reasons for that. One is that crystals do become sort of like an addiction. And when you get them and you love them and you see how they're working, it gets very addictive to be like, oh, I can get more of these and my life will get even better. And I feel like it does, so I don't feel like it's a terrible thing to do. However, also, I am trying to become more of a minimalist and not have so many things. And I'm doing that from like a feng shui standpoint, a mental health standpoint, like just cleaner environment around me. I usually feel calmer. So I am just trying to have less things overall. But also, I was trying to save all of my money so I could buy a van. And I did. Well, here I am in my van. I bought this thing today. Dude, it feels absolutely crazy. Like I'm sitting in my van right now. So, goal accomplished. I promise there will be lots of van videos in the near future. I did buy a cargo van. Her name is Honey. I am converting her into a camper van for lots of fun adventures. So, about my new crystals. I will start with my piece of Rhodonite because she was already in a video. She was in one of my favorites videos over the past couple of months. And I love her. First of all, the color on this thing is, oh my gosh, gorgeous, right? This Rhodonite is just amazingly pink and luscious and beautiful and juicy. The color is just outstanding, out of this world. But also, it's almost like in the shape of a heart, which I love. Very fitting. Rhodonite is a lot about the heart chakra and self-love, things like that. It's a wonderful stone to have, and I do carry this thing around a lot. I will admit, some of my larger crystals don't get as much like personal attention from me because it's a little bit hard to carry them around, let's be honest. Ones that are this size, I don't consider too large to carry around. I'll carry this around the house all day long and just play with it, have it beside me if I'm doing something, pick it back up, play with it. I often have crystals just on me all the time, even if I'm not wearing them. It's just my thing. And I think it's even like easier for me to get in the habit of doing that because I have them laid everywhere. So like as I'm walking from room to room, I see a random crystal I left on the coffee table last night and like, ooh, and I pick it up and I just start carrying it around. So that's usually how it starts happening for me. Another crystal that has already been in another video is this piece of black tourmaline that I got, and it has some really cool coloring to it. And I want to say that those are iron inclusions, but tourmaline comes in so many different forms, and I think it's so interesting to have different kinds of it around you. I did a whole video on black tourmaline recently. I will link that for you, and it's a crystal I've been really drawn to lately. So I actually got another new piece just days ago. So this is covered in mica, and you almost can't even tell it's black tourmaline. It's so covered up in beautiful nonsense, but you can see it a little bit more on the back. I just think that pieces like this are so magical. Like, it's just crazy that things just grow like this in the ground and that you can go find them. Like, what? So that is my other new piece of black tourmaline, which I love. God, it's like this over here. It's like a mica mountain range on top. How beautiful is this? I'm just in love. I also recently got a couple of abalone shells, and we were at some random, this one has a little bit of sage in it. We were at a random like touristy gas station gift shop. We were going out of town and they had these in a bin and I just saw them, you know. This one's very like different coloring. This one's so shiny. Ugh. I love using these when I am saging the house because it's nice to have the different elements represented, and the shell can help you represent the water parts of the elements, which I appreciate. It feels very balanced when I do that. So I was at a real life crystal store the other day in person, one that I haven't been to since before everything shut down last year. There's another crystal shop that's closer to me that I've been to a couple of times, but it's always like way less crowded. It's more of like a boutique-y crystal shop. And this one is just more touristy. I cannot get this tag off. But they had this huge bin of polychrome jasper slices, and I dug through this whole thing. And this is the one that I had to bring home with me. Usually I go for polychrome jasper that has blue in it, but this one just has this like pinkiness and this mustard yellow streak in it. And I just think it's so beautiful. And it also kind of reminds me of a tree. Excuse the sticker, I just got it. Oh, so he's new. I love polychrome jasper. And I almost just said it's my favorite, but ocean jasper too. Do you have a favorite jasper? Like, can you pick? I also really like malachite. I've also gotten quite a few smaller things to wire wrap, and when I say a few, I've gotten a lot of things like that, but I'm just gonna show you a couple of the like really cool ones. I've gotten a few really cool pieces of K2, which is such a cool stone. It's azurite mixed with granite, which means it's a very, very good mixture of high vibration and grounding energy, which makes it kind of easier for a lot of people to take all the high vibrations and to ground it into like real everyday life. It helps you balance your emotions and your feelings because it is such a great balanced stone. It's actually from the second highest mountain in the world, which is the K2 mountain. It's in Pakistan. And that's the only place this comes from, and it's just such a cool stone. I love the energy of it, so I'm wrapping a few of those in pendants. This piece of lapis is a little bit large, but I'm still gonna make it into a pendant. I love big crystal jewelry, so big, larger sizes don't stop me. And this piece is just, it has so much pyrite mica inclusion in it. I got quite a few pieces of blue kyanite, and I got some of the like raw ones that I'm gonna make into pendants. I got a couple of polished ones, which are so different but so like nice still. I do have one that I wrapped already. One of the rougher ones, I wrapped it in copper. Blue kyanite is so good for like channeling and opening your third eye and all of that stuff. I got a lot of little Shiva lingams to wrap because Shiva lingam is one of my favorite grounding stones, and I don't think that people talk about it enough. I got a little bag of lithium quartz points because, again, I don't think people talk about lithium quartz enough. It's very calming, it's very soothing, the colors are beautiful, and it's also really good at opening your third eye. I have picked up a piece of lithium quartz before, and I've had my third eye actually start throbbing. It was incredible. I wasn't expecting it, and I looked up lithium quartz, and I started reading about it, and that was one of the first things it said, and I was like, wow, I actually feel that in my body physically. Smoky points, these are going on like a crown headband project I'm working on. This I bought just because I had to have it. I love little spheres. crystal balls, and this one is Smoky Quartz, which I've been super drawn to lately, and so I had to bring him home. And I actually just saw the coolest thing I've ever seen, maybe. This lady, I saw her on TikTok. She has this round table, and on top she has an astrological wheel on top of it, like painted flat. And then she has all of these candle holders that hold spheres that represent the planets. And as the planets move through the sky, she moves them around on this table so you always know what sign and house planets are in. Ooh, I also got a bag of orange kyanite, which don't hear about a lot. I'm going to wrap these independents as well. Orange kyanite is beautiful. It's so good for the sacral chakra. This was sold to me as blue Aragonite. Isn't the shape, I mean, the color, of course, is like gorgeous, but isn't the shape to die for also? Oh my god, it totally matches this painting up here. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's like an exact match. Crazy. That's a painting of Scorpio, the constellation, so water sign. But yeah, I thought this was so beautiful, so I brought it home and I'm keeping this one. But I found this one, which I think is so cool, and I'm gonna wrap it. So I love all crystals, I love all quartz, but Tibetan quartz and Himalayan quartz just have such a different magical, wonderful energy to me. I buy more pieces all the time, and this is a piece of Tibetan quartz. It's double terminated. I absolutely had to have this thing the moment I saw it. I bought it a couple of weeks ago at a local shop. Ugh. There's just so much power in these. Yeah, Tibetan quartz. If you don't have Tibetan quartz, it absolutely feels different to me than regular quartz. And then Himalayan quartz also. They feel different from each other, but they both feel like extra powerful, extra strong, extra magical, whatever. But having said that, I did get a new piece of clear quartz the other day, and I'm gonna clean him up a little bit. He's got a little bit of cleaning that needs done, but he was in this bin. I saw him, I left him, I went around the whole store, did my shopping, and I got in line, and then I was like, oh my god, I have to go back and get him. I can't leave without him. I couldn't stop thinking about him. God, he has so many cool little, like, he's just so cool. And he's self-healed on this side. A little keyhole there. And then this face is so large and clear. You can see all the way down in there, all the cool rainbows. I just think he's beautiful. I also got these little magnetic hematites, and in my kind of like meditation hut outside, the curtains always blow around. So I wanted to get these and put them on the bottoms of them so that it weighs them down, but then also it would be gridding the hut for protection, which I thought was cool. But now that I have them, I'm also thinking these would be great to hold things up in the van because they're pretty strong, and my van's metal, so I also got this tiny little piece of dog tooth calcite. And dog tooth calcite forms in these kind of like spikes. Might be hard to get them. And they resemble dog's teeth, which is why it's called dog's tooth calcite. And it's supposed to be an energy amplifier. It's supposed to be great at aligning all of your chakras, and it's supposed to be wonderful for clearing and cleansing things out of you that you no longer need. Like specifically, this stone is supposed to be great for that. And I didn't actually know anything about it when I got it. I just saw it and I was like, ooh, this is something I don't have. It looks intriguing. I like this piece, how it's almost like pink down here and then so sparkly on top. The last thing I'm going to show you that I got is maybe the most exciting because it's so different. This is called a prophecy stone. And from what I understand, they're pretty rare. You can't find them everywhere. They're very unique, and I'm just going to read this to you because I don't know this stuff. I'm just reading it. Prophecy stones are a very unique stone. They are a pseudomorph. I am probably going to mispronounce all of these words. Limonite slash hematite after marcasite slash pyrite. The original crystal structure remains from the marcasite slash pyrite, but has morphed and the molecules changed completely into something else. They are from the extremely remote area of the White Desert in Egypt. They're very high vibration. They're very useful in astral and visionary work. They're sometimes known as Z stones. They are said to be a wise, powerful stone. It helps you receive guidance about everything, even like the mundane, boring matters of your life. It's supposed to give you guidance. I just hadn't seen anything like this before, and when I saw them, I was very drawn to them because they were so different and I had never heard of them, and there was just something about the way that they looked that I liked, so I got one. I haven't done a lot with it. To be honest with you, something about it makes me nervous. Like I don't want to spend a lot of time with it yet, and now I feel like I'm hurting his feelings. Holding it today, I don't feel like that as much, but when I first got it, I definitely just like put it to the side and I was like, okay, I'm glad I have one of these, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. So maybe I will start working with him now. I've had him for a little while and I haven't done anything with him, but he's so cool. My little prophecy stone. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like crystal haul videos, please hit the subscribe button. I do one of these every once in a while when I feel like I have enough crystals to show you. Hopefully that will be much more common now that I am not saving all of my money for such a large purchase, but we'll see what happens. Now I have to actually renovate the van, so there's that. And I would absolutely love to hear down below what your most recent crystal acquisition is, and if I don't have it, I'm probably gonna have to get one. Thank you again so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have such a great day. I will see you all next time.